Hey guys, welcome back. So today is the follow-up video to the 1,000 subscriber special. I'm basically going to show you how you can turn loops like we made in that video into full tracks using two different types of arrangement techniques. Anyone with eagle ears will notice that I'm not using the loops that we made in that video, but actually the ones we made in the last video in the analog bass tutorial. And that's basically just because I got a couple more melodic elements I really liked and I thought that that one would be a better one to turn into a full track. So in this tutorial I'm going to show you two different methods that you can use to help you arrange tracks. This first one involves jamming in the session view. First I wanted to make sure there was enough melodic elements, so you can hear I created two different sections with combinations of these synths. One is a kind of main part and one is for a potential breakdown or middle eight. So this is the first one, which is a little more low energy, has a kind of call and response vibe. And this is the second, which is a little bit more chuggy and drives the energy along. This will probably be the main part of the track. Now that I'm confident that I've got enough material, I'm going to start arranging. I'll audition clips together and then record them when I'm happy. I'll most likely want to start the track with a kick and bass line. I can also demo the hats too to see if I want to start with them, but I think I'll just have them come in after. Just to save the kick and the analog bass as their own scene, I'll click Create, then Capture and Insert Scene while the two clips are playing. You can also copy and paste across the clips to make the scenes too. So I'll keep doing this, creating scenes until I have enough that I'm happy I can make a full track with. This will usually involve an intro with more elements being introduced, and then a main hook with a few variations, and then a section with a breakdown or middle eight. Here's the section I've created for my main section. And then this one for a breakdown. One other thing to mention is that I can also record any automation that I want in the session view. I'll do this by right-clicking on the parameter I want to automate and then drawing in the automation. To record this jam into the arrangement view, we just need to hit the record button at the top of the screen and any clip or scene we play will be recorded. And after that, I have an almost 6-minute song arrangement just by jamming and playing the scenes. Now here's a second way to approach arrangement if you're feeling a little uninspired or you're trying to replicate a specific style, and that's by using a reference track. So grab a reference track in a similar style and BPM to the one you're creating clips for, and adjust the sample's BPM so that it lines up with the track's grid. For anyone who's interested, I'm using Dusty One's Open Sky as my reference track for the reasons that I've just explained. Now we just go through and listen to the track and add locators when any elements are introduced or taken away. To add a locator, we simply right click at the top and click Add Locator. For example, the track starts with a pad and some hi-hats, so I'll write something to that effect. Now I'll go through the whole of the track and add locators for each time the track develops. It's a good idea to be as descriptive as possible here. We'll want to now mute the reference track so that it no longer interferes with the creative process. So now with the locators in place, we can bring in our clips and match them up as much as possible. For this marker, which says additional art, I'll drag in the element I have which has an arpeggiated sound to it. And with this process complete, we can actually see that I created quite a different track to the one I created recording the scenes live. I'll put them side by side to compare. The scenes recording and the reference track. And actually this time, I prefer the reference track one. However, that's not usually always the case. So that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed and learnt something from those arrangement tips and maybe try some of them out. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comments below. Don't forget, like, subscribe, always helps me out. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one.